I mean, despite the length of this track, this is gonna get super chaotic with how thin this track is and how quickly everyone can go. You can get bumped here, especially especially looking at lap 1, you can get bumped, and then a lot of drivers are gonna be flying past you because of how fast like each corner is, except for the hairpin, in which we know a lot of FC2 drivers might accidentally die in bump. So.
Yeah, and sorry, we completely. The audio didn't work there. My mic didn't work, so let's try that again. Welcome to Suzuka, the Japanese Grand Prix. It's a race day 3, and boy, an exciting race we have here. So many drivers are gearing up for this boat utils track, and it's fast, it's thin, and it will be quite challenging, I think, for a lot of these newer drivers to get their hands on some of these turns. We've seen people struggle with turns, the last chicane, the hairpin, and 130R, a few turns that we should look at. Speaking of 130R, here it is right here. It's the fastest turn we have, I feel like, in most of the calendar, and you have to really stretch yourself to get the maximum speed possible because we have another straight right afterwards. So make sure you hit that one right and don't scrape, because it goes right into, you can already see this person messed it up. The last chicane, the final chicane here, as drivers struggling. You can see they're just restarting instantly. They're on the last turn and they're like, this one's done.
Yeah, it's a very hard braking zone. It's actually gotten a lot harder than last year's as well. Taking out all the pack ties and all the tuning, replacing it with full blue ice. So braking, they're gonna have to find the correct braking point, and it's gonna be very difficult for these new drivers to get through it. Not only that, our front runners as well, who are gonna have to deal with the many braking points these rookies are gonna take.
Yeah, Demonax, one of the drivers who we think can do pretty well here. There is expertly nailing the chicane at the end, I must say. Turn 1 also seems to be an issue for some drivers, and qualifying in FC1. Where going too wide may be an issue. Taking it too quickly into turn 1, trying to preserve as much speed as you can, but don't go overboard, or else the rest of the lap is done. We're about ready to go here, though. I mean, we're 1 minute past our scheduled start time, which means hopefully qualifying will get going underway. Let's spectate. FC.
I mean, it's not necessarily that late because we just had a huge delay in FC1.
Yes, there were some issues with with all the.
Anyway, we have 110 players on the Frostech server today, most of which in the event server. Like this track is about 126 seconds long. So if we have about 90 drivers here, then it's gonna be really tightly packed, about 1.3 seconds splitting each driver.
Yeah, there's really they're asking about the cut. So the cut is not legal in any circumstance during FC2, simply because we do not have an outlap that isn't measured. So, yeah, the cut will unfortunately not be able to be used because you guys will be starting. Wait, no, they start in the pit lane, huh? They start. I'm stupid. We're not in a sprint anymore. It's a normal qualifying we have here. Yes, sorry. You can absolutely use this shortcut on the first lap and the first lap only, because that lap is not calculated by timing system, which means you can cut through the checkpoints without getting penalized. But if you do it again, if you do it at any other point, then it will teleport you back and you won't be able to finish your lap. What track is this? This is Suzuka. Suzuka 2025 edition. Basically the same as the 2024, but there's a few extra changes, most notably some blue ice, extra blue ice in the chicane, no falling wall tap. Where are they? Where are these guys? And
well, we have a click to spectate now. We have a click to spectate.
Oh, where are they? Now. Are they over here? Did they get placed over here? Where are they? There they are. Oh, there, nice. There's the mess.
Wait, no lonely?
Everyone I guess we're having another lonely qualifying here.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're all yelling over there. Yes, they should all have willingness mode on. Their goal in qualifying.
I'm gonna deafen. I'm going to deafen in voice
Yeah,
chat.
they're
This is way
screaming
too
like a
loud.
lot in this big pack of drivers. Yeah, their goal is just the fastest lap they can. Of course, the fastest lap gets put on pole position here. We have a few drivers in here that shouldn't be on here. I see Soda Soaker is on here. Paragon, Masquerade shouldn't be on here. Let's list some, you know. Soda, Paragon, and Masquerade.
Well, unfortunately, we don't have a HUD spot in the race because he just did FC1 this time.
Oh. Yep. And I didn't know. I was in the back of the grid, so I never saw his name. So anyway, so those guys will not participate since they raced in the race before us, before FC2. So they have too much of an advantage for having a whole race of. Oh, he didn't do qualifying.
Of experience on the track, and yeah.
Yeah. So these guys, once again, their goal is the fastest qualifying time they can. The fastest time gets set on the front row of the starting grid for the race. They will have about 7 or so minutes to set the fastest lap they can. They will not be able to see each other. However, they will start at the same time right here, and we'll see everybody. But they can't see each other, which means there's no bumping. There's no, no shenanigans. They can't see anything except maybe their lightning rods, but that's going to be it. There you go. You can see the announcement in the bottom left. You'll be seeing other drivers during this time, but they'll compete alongside you. It's really exciting to see this, especially the opening lap, where you can see everyone just challenging. You can see the different lines people are taking almost exactly, and it's great. How do we enable loneliness mode? It is enabled automatically. You do not have to worry about it. So any minute now, they should be getting the countdown. Let's go. Almost there. we're desperately there. We go. There we go. All right, the countdown is on, and these guys are ready to set the fastest lap they can. Here we go. It's a long track.
Oh, and we have, what the heck happened there? There's some people just launching off in the wrong direction. Anyway,
so here
let's
they
look
go.
back to the front now. Oh my goodness! Look at this mosh pit of drivers again. We're gonna be seeing this probably every race now in FC2.
Yeah, it's a great form of qualifying, and it seems to work really well. You can see some drivers already messing up.
We'll see how many. Let's see who leaves the mosh pit, messing up turn 1. About half of them are gone already. So.
Yeah, it's definitely a turn that people don't think about too much, but you can definitely get beat by on if you're not ready for it. So.
Well, we got
Masquerade, Demonatic.
We have a different batch of people here in this time. We have Omega Mids, well, except for Demonatic.
Speaking of Demonatic, he just messed up and
he reset.
We're having a red flag. It seems.
Red flag.
I wonder why.
Ooh. Well, luckily for the drivers who messed up their the first corner, they don't have a second try to get this right again.
Well, that's saying they had no loneliness, and somebody's saying consequence of another plugin.
Oh boy.
So I'm not sure what happened there. We'll get a restart, and yeah, they'll just get their nerves back and going. Some of the drivers saying and look at them. These guys are all still like trying to qualify, like trying to get the extra practice in while everyone's. There's people saying.
While we wait here. Oh, welcome to FC2.
Oh, wow, welcome to FC2, guys. Welcome. If you do want to join us, by the way, you probably won't be able to make it for qualifying, but if you want to join us, the IP is Frostex or event.frostex.com.
You need boat details though.
You do need the mod boat details in order to join. Yes, if you haven't noticed, we don't talk about it much anymore because it's become kind of a standard in boat racing. But the availability to go up and down blocks seamlessly is a thing we've had for it's been a few years now. But yeah, it's a great bit of tech that we're able to do, and creates a form of elevation that we haven't seen ever before in boat racing. And it's awesome to see. It produces some weird other consequences though, where you can jump on top of drivers and drive over them. It's possible to do so on rare occasions, and we've seen it, especially in the pit lane. So expect some people leapfrogging is what it's called in the pit lane. Oh, that guy got bumped. That's Sonic. Expect some leapfrogging in the pit lane where people can jump over others while they're slowing down and actually go faster by pitting right behind somebody else. It's quite a phenomenon. but you have to get a little lucky as we wait for qualifying to get restarted when the plugin is ready again. There seems to be some technical issues.
While we wait, yeah, while we wait, we can talk about the current standings right now after 2 races. So
Yeah,
we have Hotspot on top right now, but he's not racing today. So our main contenders right now would be Quasler and El Saco de Papas. 91 and 82 points, 9 points for the two of them. Quasler winning the previous race as well, getting P4, and then also getting P4 in Australia. And El Saco missing out on the in the first race and getting 3rd place in China. So they're going to be contenders to take the lead of the championship ahead of Hotspot. Omega Mist is having a good run in Ice Bowl racing as well. Ice Bowl racing with Ikaros in 5th, Kakbusek is in 6th, and just right behind is Lurs in 7th. So obviously Alfrog dominance is currently standing strong at the moment with almost 80 points over IKEA Racing.
yeah, it's quite a gap they've formed so quickly within 2 races. And everyone in the race here, make sure you click on that little T button where we have to redo the click to join, it seems. So click that.
Yeah.
We love having to do some field testing on the fly here. We've had issues earlier today with SC1, and it seems to continue into SC2, but that's okay. We will get things going in 20 seconds here. They'll restart. Let's see people going through the shortcut. Yeah, like I said, you won't be wanting to use this. It will not count your lap if you go through there, and it should teleport you back.
Oh, now
so.
we have another mosh pit here of
Yeah.
drivers again. We're missing a couple drivers though. Vertigo H there on the around the thing here.
Yeah.
Vertigo H. Let's see who else. JH Dash. And I wonder if iFruit2 has bow details.
Yeah, let's take a look at the top times here. These, of course, are the FC1 drivers. None of them here are on these top 10, but you can see how fast the top drivers can make these turns around Suzuka. Chromcat with a 2:05.3 is an insanely quick time, but I don't expect seeing that. But it gives you an idea how long this track is. A 2-minute track is a rarer phenomenon in Formula Craft Racing, but it is what we have here today. It means it will spread out the grid a lot more, and there will be a lot more focused on time trialing more than the chaos of passing people. It's going to be hard here passing people in Suzuka. I will tell you that. It is lots of fast and thin turns. So those who are confident in themselves to pass people on crazy thin turns are the ones who are going to come out on top today. We'll see who can do that. And there you go. Looks like qualifying's going their way, and it looks like no new rules changed, which is pleasant to see. 7 minutes on the clock for all these guys to set. We'll probably have 3 or 4 laps. Most of them will get in. And
how many people do we have here?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. There's a lot of them. Event info. Let's see if we can do this.
Oh my goodness. Okay, then we need people to stop dropping items on track.
There are 71 drivers signed. There are 71 drivers in here or so. It's quite a lot. But they're getting ready. So they're saying reverse grid before we even start qualifying. But yeah, Suzuka is certainly a place to set your pace. Is a great way to say it. And let's go.
All right, are we ready to go?
So expect big gaps between drivers.
All right.
So if you see any ties or really close battles in fast times, then just know they're super close. Yeah, the blob goes again.
Mr. Pig does. Yeah. Now let's watch turn 1. See how many make it through turn 1 cleanly and stay in the blob.
Yeah, some lag going on, but
now to turn 1, let's see everyone fly through it, and it seems like we got a couple people getting Bojitos janked onto turn 1 on the outside.
It seems like most people have learned their lesson from the first lap, but there's Osako. Yeah, he's got a great turn 1. So into the S's.
Osako's storming it right now. But it seems like CT Cube or everyone else are catching up as well. Quasar gets a super good line.
Wow, there you go.
Previous race winner
Oh,
in
he's gonna fall back
Shanghai.
now just a little bit.
Previous race winner in Shanghai might want to start a win streak in FC2 if he can stay in it. Racing
into
for
Degma
Alfa.
1 and 2. 2 is the hard one. You can see already people messing up 1. So we're going a little wide. There's Alaris trying to sacrificing a little bit for it, but there's a group that's nailed it, and you can see them all here. This is your top group here. Notably, Mr. Cactus though is with them all. He's trying to hold on to this top level. He looks like he's fallen now. Osako didn't have a great turn into the hairpin as they continue forward across the longer straights into the spoon corner. Quasar is the one on top right now. CT Cuber hanging on. There they go, all making the turns at the same time. It's beautiful to see, really.
Clean laps for a lot of these drivers here. This lob has now turned into a really long line.
Yeah.
Of people just expressing the skill gap that these top drivers have over them.
Yeah,
Quasar though,
yeah,
he's running away. Yeah,
so
he's running away from
130R, one of the hardest corners we have on the track here. Who's gonna hold on? Looks like most of them did pretty well.
I can see a lot of them scraping there a bit though, on the outside. Oh, and Kakpusa gets a little wide. Demonatic, Quasar, and Gabriel Live are all gonna be crossing the finish line first. We're gonna see what kind of time we see here.
Yeah, what's the starting pace for these guys? Looks like Quasar's gonna be the one to take the first one, is what we expect. 2:07.3, pretty dang fast for him. Gabriel Live and Demonatic not too far behind though. Omega and CT Cube are actually tied for 4th there. Tick behind them is Osaka. JH Dash is up there. Wow, good race. Good lap by him. Ikonos just split him. He's 7th now.
Yep. We got Gabriel Live. He is currently in P15 in the championship. He taking the second fastest time. This will be if he gets a good result this race, this will be a good opportunity for him to catch up in points.
Yeah, he's already looks like on a slow lap here, Gaber. So this is not going to be any faster than what he has right now. The other guys are still sitting on good laps. Looks like Demonatic is up a 10th or 2.
Well, Quasar is up 2/10 at the moment. Oh, he messed up! He messed up! Quasar just messed up his lap. He was up on his time, but just went wide into the first Degner.
Well, we're looking at Demonatic now. He's on pace to set the new pole position.
Just about 1/10 behind Quasar. Yeah, he's just 1/10 behind Quasar at the moment. We're gonna have to see what kind of improvement he can find from the last sector of the race. Still in the second sector.
Although Quasar's last sector was phenomenal, so we'll have to see if Demonatic can top that. He's catching up though. He's oh, there he goes, 3/10 up.
Oh, there you go. That's another 10th for him.
So he's on pace, and I think he knows it too. He knows he's on pace for the fastest lap of the session. That's exactly what you want here at Suzuka. The starting grid is oh, watch out! There's a guy in there spinning around.
Oh no, he won't be affecting them, so it's fine.
All right, well, into 130R. Demonatic's trying to get this pole position here. That's pretty good.
Pushing 130R.
Maybe
he's
pushing
little. He released W1. Oh, 5/10 up. He's beating Quasar's time. Now it just comes down to this last sector. Can he nail the chicane?
Man.
He's 0.75.
Oh, he's a whole second now.
Whole second up now. He is about to destroy Quasar's time and be the first to set a sub 2:07. Crossing the finish line.
2:06.7. Nice job, Demonatic. A second improvement. That's coming far ahead of everybody else. You can see everyone else. Kakbuzik moving up to 3rd. Gabriel Live still holding that 4th position now. Omega Miz had a good lap too. He saw him behind Demonatic.
Quasar and Omega Miz split by 4/10 there for second place to 5th.
Yeah, monster lap by Demonatic. Quasar's looking at that like, oh shoot, what do we got to do? There he is. He's on improvement right now. He's up 1/10. Of course, it's just the beginning of the lap, but they're working through it. So
we have Omega Miz and Gabriel Live seem to be improving here after the first sector.
Yeah, Gabriel Live's up a 10th as well. So he's trying to get back what he had in the beginning of that first lap. He did mess up the second lap quite early on.
Yeah, there's the part that Quasar messed up his lap in Degner 1, and then down to Degner 2. Quasar seems to be pushing here to try and get an improvement over Demonatic.
I just saw Kakbuzik's time. He's up 5/10 right now. He's doing really well. Where is he at? Let's slide on the
Kakusek is
bottom.
5 tenths up. Quasar
There he
is
is.
only 2 tenths up. Kakusek could very well just take pole position away from Demonatic as long as he keeps a really nice and tidy lap
The
here.
closest person right now to Demonatic's 206.7 is actually Kakpazik. He's up 5 tenths of his current time into the spoon corner. Yes, that is actually what it's called. The spoon. So he's gonna try and push for a pole, but right now he's sitting in second with this time. If it
Oh, what have
survives.
I done? What have I done? I just race control just asked me to type anything in chat to test.
Oh jeez. So into the
Anyway,
chicane at the end. Does he hold on? No, he doesn't. He stretches too far into it. He's pushing really fast and he doesn't make it. I was talking to Papas is right behind him actually though. He's up a second and
have another
3 tenths. So Sakura Papas might actually take pole here. He's tied. He might make it here.
Wait a minute.
Kind of hidden from
Let's see what
behind.
Osaka scores. Whoa, 110. No, one
tick.
tick.
One tick off. Osaka Papas has now entered the fray for this top spot. They all got 1 lap to go. Osaka Papas already on an improvement through turn 1.
Quasar just messed up. Quasar messed up his turn 1 and won't be improving.
Oh, there you go. So Quasar's stuck in whatever position he's in right now. That 207
currently in
is
third
going to
place.
stay.
I don't know where everyone is.
We're watching Gaber. I mean, there's Quasar right there. Gaber's following behind. Gaber wants to get his lap back in. He has room to improvement, and if he does make any improvements, he's going to jump up the order quite a bit.
I'm just watching Kakpusek right now. He's 0.65 up on his time at the moment. Currently tying with El Sago's pace. Never mind, he goes up another 10th.
There he
goes. He's 0.7 up. This is tied with Demonatic's pole position time that we just watched a few laps ago.
Yeah, Kakpusek got pace. He's on the same pace. Oh, there goes Quasar on the hairpin there. Kakpusek had the same pace on the last lap, but he messed it up on the last chicane there. So his goal is to just repeat it, but don't mess up that chicane at the end. And he could very well earn himself a pole position if he does so correctly. So keep an eye on him.
Messed up the hairpin a bit there, losing about 2 tenths. He's up into provisional P3 at the moment, as long as he keeps his gap. But I think he's gonna be ambitious for a little more. Let's see what he does into 130R and the final chicane, possibly the 2 hardest corners in the track.
Yeah, as long as he survives, he's gonna have a great position on the leaderboard here. 130R, he takes a little deep, making sure it's safe.
That was a safe line, but
can he does it. He does it much better than he did last lap, and that's gonna hold on to a time here. He's up 5 tenths. I don't think it's gonna be enough to beat Demonatic's fast time.
For sure, though. He will beat Quasar for sure. Let's see what everyone else does. Omega misses up on his time slightly as well.
So some big improvements from Gaber Live there, and a bunch of other people just came in, shaking up the order. Gaber Live just tied. We missed that.
Yeah, we were sleeping on him.
Yeah, of course. Gaber Live just tied the pole position time. He will start second unless something else happens.
Oh, Mega Mitch just moved up to 4th place as well, beating Quasar by a tick.
And Kakpusek,
everyone else does.
Kakpusek tied Quasar's time. We were thinking he was going to get second, but a bunch of people just improved behind him. Osaka, Omega, Gaber, all just jumped in front of him right at the same moment. And I'm sure Kakpusek's sitting there like, that was my first row. But it's been claimed by Gaber, and Osaka and Omega take the 2nd row. So what a shakeup in that last lap. People were prepared, and they have nailed it here. I mean, some small gaps there, I got to say, in that front 3. Only a tick separating those, and the rest of them, the next 3, only another tick between those. So close qualifying. We'll see Demonatic start on pole position, Gaber Live in 2nd, and Osaka in 3rd. All right. Well, we have the race next as we finish here. In just a minute. Qualifying will end. I don't think anyone else is coming through, but
we have RXHX asking for first grid.
We'll have the race starting. We'll have about, I believe, 12 laps and 2 pits in this long lap around Suzuka. You can already see some people like Sashio Vibes trying to make an improvement on their practicing and making sure.
Got the last time done, so I think this is done for quality then.
we'll end it shortly and do race control when they wrap things up, and we'll get timer down for the feature race. Once again, we'll have 12 laps, and you have to enter the pit lane twice. You are required to enter the pit lane twice, and you may think, that's weird. Why would you want to do that? It doesn't do anything, but it actually means a lot. It's going to put you in a different position depending on when you do your pits. If you do it at the very, very beginning of the race, you will not have to deal with the people who didn't pit in the beginning of the race. If you do it at the very, very end of the race, you don't have to deal with the people who pitted earlier in the race. So it's about finding room, finding gaps, when to use your pits correctly, and that will determine how you're going to find clean air, which evidently means much faster pace, because you are driving much faster when there's nobody in front of you. So there you go. Okay. Qualifying results are in. 68 drivers have put in a time. And once again, if you join within the next few minutes, event.frostex.com is the IP. And you can join us for the full race. You'll start from the very, very back. But we're
going to have a 2-minute tea break now, just before the race.
Yeah, of course, because we have brainwashed kids who need to forget to use the restroom in between quality of the race.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. There's a timer that you have to go pee or have a number 2. We're gonna just make sure your hands clean. You don't want your keyboard getting dirty.
Of course. What are we doing? Telling people to wash their hands like this is a kid show.
No. It's because some people just try and rush to get back to the PC after going to take a leak or something.
Here's a little chicken jockey. The Minecraft movie came out on Thursday, just a few days ago. If you've seen it, hopefully you enjoyed it. I know I did a little bit. It wasn't the greatest movie, but I enjoyed it. So let's actually ask the question: how was the MC movie? Great. Just fine. Or bad. Or I didn't watch it. I didn't.
It can't be worse than Snow White.
There's a little poll for you guys. Enjoy yourself. See how you compare. I'm gonna put my poll in. Can I actually do it myself? No, I can't. I own the thing. I can't poll myself. That's so sad. But yeah, I thought it was just fine of a movie. It was good enough that it was enjoy watching in theater with a bunch of friends, but I wouldn't critique it too much before you're gonna run into problems. You're gonna be like, oh wait, it was actually kind of bad if you look at it too deeply. So there is that. No spoilers here. It seems like most of you guys haven't watched it, but figured I'd ask, see what you guys thought. So let's keep the spoiler free in case some of you guys know.
Pretty much everyone knows Chicken Jockey, though.
Yeah, I believe it's in the trailers, right? I believe so. So yeah, there you go. Yes, Jack Black is. Well, he plays Jack Black. He doesn't play anybody else. it's certainly a movie of all time. Okay, my phone's not.
Well, we're gonna be loading the grids here in about 5 seconds now, actually. Cool.
A lot of, at least some of you guys thought it was great. All right, we're gonna end this, and I want to redo the poll. We're gonna do who's winning? Who's winning? Who is winning? Front row. Second row. Third row. Anyone else? It spelled first wrong. There we go. There we go. Sweet. Guys, take your bets. Take your bets in. Oh, here we go, Asher. Is it gonna do the thing? No, I just made the sound. Thank you, Asher, for the tier 1 membership. Let's see. Front row. Can we go? Oh, we can't roll back up. Event. What is it?
That's round results.
Round results. Thank you.
Round results are calling. Yeah, round calling.
Okay. So front row is Demonatic and Gamer. If you think Demonatic or Gamer Live is going to win this race, I would suggest trying to vote for the front row. Second row is Osaka and Omega. Third row is Quasar and Kakmuzik, or anybody else behind them. CT Cuber and On have a chance of winning this. A little less likely than anyone in the front 3 rows, though.
We got the grid loaded.
Let me see. So.
All right. Are we going through the Are we going
Here we
through the whole
go.
grid?
Yeah, let's see how fast I can do it. Demonic in front, Gabriel Live in second. We mentioned this earlier. Osaka and Omega in the second row. Third row, Crosby, Cactusic. Fourth row, CTQ HD and Dead End. That's a good qualifying performance of Dead End. Mindcrime and Sharfie there. Ani Dallas will start 11th behind Ferrari F15. Iconos, Brecky, JH Dash, good race by him. Qualifying, sorry. Larry Sakala, there he is. Anthorox, Pimus, Mr. Cactus had a great first lap, but then couldn't hold on to it. Bashi Washi, Vinks, Hockey Fan, there he is, the poster boy today. Skippy Toilet to 12. Iced 11, Distorted Lemon, Jouts, Milk, Sandoris, Masquerade, who had a brief appearance in FC1 but didn't qualify in the second qualifying session. Charlie, Hillerson, Terraformer 9, Mini VR, Nifty Acorn, Allied Galaxy,
Halfway there.
35th, Philino, Verlio, APW, Flowtech. Honestly, couldn't be bothered to do the rest of these guys. Sweats Clan, Ficky, there's the rest of them. There's Castle Bricks, I see him on there. Pikachu, Ubers, Mr. Pigs, Landshark Jeff, Fresh Greg. There's Sonic Gamer, Planet Aurora. Someone's missing there. Oh, Luca, Luke's Dexter, Morax. Oh, there's a bunch of people. Tech ads there, and people in the very, very back. Outdoorsman, Anthony Kaisers. And Shuttle Man will start in P77. Last position.
Wow.
Look at that. I mean, he almost has to do the chicane. I would hate for anyone to do the chicane before the race starts. But yeah, we're just about ready to go here. Unfortunately, Asher, I do see you wanted to spin the wheel, but we're a little bit too late.
Oh wow,
we're loaded up.
we have TV. We have Makusen here, just having the best spot to watch as a spectator.
Where is Makusen at? Oh, what
Here
a
he is.
wonderful spot. Asher's with him
He looks
too.
like race control at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah. He's ready to tell us on any of the photo finishes. So if you have any ties, okay, Makusen, you're gonna be the one to tell us who actually came out front, who edged the other out. But yeah. All right. Is Race Control saying we're ready? Almost.
All right. So we have we had a tie just earlier. Demonatic and Gabriel Live both set exactly the same time, but Gabriel Live has set it after Demonatic's lap. So he will be sent down to P2.
He'll be starting pole position, and we are ready to go. Demonatic will lead us off. The FC2 Grand Prix of Suzuka will start right now. What a wonderful little celebration as we go into turn one. Demonatic pulling ahead right now. They're already separated quite well. Wow. A little bit of lag there, but the rest of the
Gabriel Live just lost it.
Oh, there's Mega as well. Fell in. There's a few drivers still messing up turn one. Some of you guys haven't learned yet. There's Hockey Fan coming through. He messes up. The rest of them coming through. A little bit of mess through these guys. Oh, there's somebody right there. Xerda's trying to fight through this field. It's messy and it's a very, very thin track. But we gotta go back up to the top because El Soccer Papas has caught up to Demonatic. Went from the third row.
Overtaking him. Yeah, he's neck and neck with Demonatic at the moment. He's just right ahead. So El Saco is gonna be taking the lead of the race over Demonatic, starting from third position. Now going to the first dangers of this race, and El Saco de Papas gets a slightly worse accident than Demonatic.
Look how much of a gap they've already formed in the rest of the grid. You can see another pair that's Kakmazik and Gabriel Live actually. Those two have caught up. They're a second behind, and then there's Quads. They're trying to fight into that fray there. A triple battle here for P7, I believe. No, P6 between these three. Ani Dallas, Brecky, and Ferrari. Let's go back to El Saco.
Demonatic is going. Yeah, he's going a lot better than Osako here on the slow corners. Now going to Spoon corner. Let's see what happens here on the exit as they go into the long straight onto the bridge and going to 130 yard. This is going to be a crucial turn, whether they can stay in tandem or whether El Soccer de Papas might get bumped.
Yeah, we'll see how they do into 130R between these two. Make sure you don't bump into the other drivers.
Oh,
a better entrance and a better exit. Look at that. Big move from El Saco getting around the inside of Demonatic into the chicane, these two.
And Demonatic misses up, and now it's a three-way tandem here for second place. El Saco de Papas is now the race leader.
Okay, we'll see who goes in the pits now. No one in the front group is entering the pits. They've learned their lesson from the first two races. That if you pit now, there's a high likelihood you'll end up being behind drivers who are still racing. No one in this front 16 are pitting.
Beamish had a thought about it, but it seems like he made a mistake missing the pit entry. No one's going for it. We have the top 30. What? And we've gone through the top 30 now, and none of them have gone for a pit. So,
It's quite crazy considering
okay,
the
okay.
pit delta here is around 40 seconds, one of the longest pit deltas we have, and still no one's wanted to pit because they know
Let's
they'll catch up
watch.
to slow drivers. So, but this
Well,
triple,
there's a massive chain there from P5 all the way to P15.
yeah, we're watching this
But
triple tandem right here
other
from
than that,
P2,
yeah,
Demonetic, Kakbuzik, and Gaber Live all fighting.
yeah, these two Dagners really fast corners there, and Kakbusek losing out a bit on the entry, trying to gain back on the exit. It seems like it's working very well for him. Kakbusek regaining the position.
Oh, who
And
was that?
they just bumped. That's Edix Britney. That is the oldest bow racer we have in the community. In the history of bow racing.
What?
Yeah. So okay. Well, background of Edix Britney. He's there's a German driver in the racing community. I don't remember who, and he got his grandpa Edix Britney to join BRWC in Rookie League.
Oh, wow. Well, that's exciting. I'm glad Grandpa is driving FC2 today.
Yeah.
Fascinating stuff there. As he's getting lapped by Demonatic, who's been able to pull ahead of the rest of these two into the back straight here. We'll see what they do in 130R.
Yeah, let's see. Demonatic, having a little mistake last lap.
A little early of an entrance for Demonatic, but I think it's going to be fine. Although
looks like Gaber Live struggles a bit on the exit. Yep. Neck and neck for Cockbush. Like Gaber Live late on the brakes, but I think he's going to lose out on it. Demonatic scrapes though, so that'll keep Gaber Live into the tandem, but he's still in limbo. Very close for him not to get bumped into the chicane. That was a move from him. And what happened to Brecky? He just lost 2 positions. And
he's going to the pits.
Brecky decides to go for a pit. Yeah.
11th position. We'll see what that ends up happening with Brecky. We'll see. He will end up. He might be behind a lot of back markers. But that 40-second pit delta is quite a massive one. So we'll have to see when he exits.
Our leaders here. This is insane. Our leaders here are already 5 seconds ahead of Omega Miz. Omega Miz and Quasar are nowhere to be seen from the lead. And Quasar is trying to make a move on Omega Miz.
There's Osaka. He bumped into a back marker and he's going to lose all the positions. This has turned into a way different fight. Just moments. Just a second of difference. And now Kakbuzik, Demonatic, and Gaber Live are fighting for P1.
They're not on the blue there. They still have a back marker. Oh, well, Osako just has to pass another, and now he's behind the tandem battle. Gaber Live, this is a little too close for him.
Yeah, you can see he's releasing a little bit.
Yeah. He's pulling out of the tandem, and now he's going to try and defend against Osako, while Kakbusek and Demonatic are originally fighting for second place.
Osako's going to pass him now.
Okay. So we have 2 tandem battles, and Demonatic and Kakbusek have been fighting for almost all the 3 laps right now. Kakbusek having the slight advantage, 15 hundredths of a second split the 2 of them. 2 tenths now. As they go into the corner, Demonatic scrapes and he messes up. And there goes Elsako going around the outside of Demonatic, but Demonatic is not letting go of this position. He wants to keep P2. However, Kakbusek is running away with the lead right now into the end of lap 3.
I believe
he's not on the blue. No, there's another backmarker. He has to release so much. Into 130R, and immediately Elsako and Demonatic catch up to right in the back of Kakbusek. Let's see what happens.
You can see how much a speed difference they have going into this chicane. Elsako
gets bumped out. Demonatic just slides past him, and Kakbusek is going to be cutting through all these backmarkers now.
My word, what a shake-up there. Kakbusik's going to lead this lap. His first ever lap led.
Onidada's going for a pit. Onidada's going for a pit, understandably, seeing all the carnage happen ahead of him. As Gaber Live, Quasar, Onidada's Omega Miz have all caught up to this leading group, despite being 5 seconds behind earlier.
Yeah, a bit of shenanigans going on through that last sector, and Kakbuzik seems to have found himself leading this race. Monumental pressure, I'm sure, on him right now, coming through these high-speed turns.
I guess
he's never been in this position before.
Some people know this, but the more back markers you encounter, the harder it might get to pass them because of how much better they can take a cleaner line over the back markers with absolutely no experience.
Yes. So the further they pass these people, the harder it is going to be passing, because the drivers they're passing right now don't have very much experience. They're in the back for a reason. and it is easy to pass them when they crash out or take lines wrongly. But the further you go up the field, the faster the drivers get, and which means the passing becomes harder and harder. So this is just the
Ooh.
easier drivers they're passing. You can see Landshark scraping a little bit. I think
Hold on,
Kuzik has been
Demon
able
Addicts
to.
is feeling a little brave there. Demon Addicts felt a little brave. They're trying to get in tandem with Kakfusek once again. Didn't work out for him, but that was some good effort. Kakfusek just got past Landshark Jeff,
There's
and
a
next
few
back
other
marker
shenanigans going on.
is Hydra.
There's Quasars into the fray. He's actually passed Gaber and Osaka Papas there.
Yeah, from 5 seconds behind, Quasar has picked up the pieces immediately after encountering the first batch of backmarkers.
So there's
Let's find
Quasar,
those for a bit.
Demonatic, backmarker Landboy Shark. Who was that?
Oh, they have to be careful on 130 yard. Kakfusek just barely dodges Jin here. And what happened to Demonatic? He just lost lots of time. He's losing
Ooh.
a lot of position. Demonatic falling off the order rapidly.
There we go.
now the
Mindcrime is entered
P6
fourth now. That's something.
Oh, Gabriel Live just is losing positions too. He just lost position. Just heading right ahead of Demonatic. And now we have someone else fitting. It's Mindcrime.
Mindcrime from I think that was fifth position. It's this front group is really close together, and any mistake, as you can see with Demonatic there, he's in the pits now, as is Mindcrime.
Yep.
Any mistake seems to
On
have
lap
make you
5.
drop so much more. As Krasor is actually making his way up the field, he's trying to catch up to Osako now. He's the one in second, but there's a lot of time between Osako and Kakuzuk. He's gonna be able to get to those backmarkers a lot clearer than the rest of the drivers did.
Oh my goodness. There are a lot of people pitting now. Demonatic going in, Minecraft as well. And yeah, Osaka has a lot to catch up. Quasar is going to try and pass Osako eventually. With Lurs 5 seconds behind him too. Big gaps are forming now. Meanwhile, we can let's.
Oh, there's Flint and Steel on Tigner 2. It's a wall tap. Some of these drivers are seeing it, some of them aren't. But check this out. You can hit off the wall of the Flint and Steel. Let's see if anyone's doing it. There's Lairs hitting it. There you go. He hit off the wall, and he's able to pass Aurora by doing so.
Let's see, Gamer Life take it as well. No, he misses it. He misses it.
No.
His teammate just flew past, and now Philando is going to try to have a go on him. He is having to release for Philando now. Down to P7. Gamer Life goes after missing the Flint and Steel wall tap.
Here, let's take a look at where Demonatic's at, because he did pit after making that big mistake. Drove into like 6th position, but he's found himself in actually a good area. He doesn't have too many backwards that he has one there.
It's Boshi Washi and Oi Luca now. Demonatic having to
is
dodge
around him
and
too,
weave.
yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna have to dodge and weave. A lot of these drivers, we had 3 drivers almost blocking or almost bumping Demonatic. Now going down the hairpin, he has 4 drivers ahead of him. This is not ideal for Demonatic. Probably pitting at the wrong time as he has these 4 backmarkers to deal with now.
Yeah,
See, Planet Aurora scrapes a little bit now, and Onidala's flies past him, and yeah, there we go. Demonatic gets past him too.
So an interesting predicament that Demonatic is in. He has to have faster laps than the rest of the field he was fighting with earlier, which doesn't seem to be going too well because Quasar just set the fastest lap of the race from 2nd position. Kakpasic has just entered the pits. That is interesting.
Maybe he's reached another batch of backmarkers. We're gonna have to see where he comes out in relation to Mindcrime. Where is Mindcrime at the moment? Currently,
14th position.
He just exited 130R. Now we gotta look at Kakpusek to see where he compared. No, never mind. He's nowhere. Mindcrime is nowhere near Kakpusek as he exits the pit lane.
Yeah,
very far ahead.
10th position there, and it's tight all the way down. You can see the time differences between each driver on the right there. You can see 2 seconds between Osako and Quasar, and they're very small gaps, except for the difference between Larsicala and Dead End 10. The rest of them are all within tight battles of within a few seconds of the driver in front. So, like we were saying earlier, this race is far from decided, and any of those top probably 8 drivers, maybe even more, probably top 15 maybe even, are all drivers who could easily take this one away, except for that 10-second gap between Lairs and Dead End. Let's actually take a look at that.
Speaking of Lairs, he just got past Omega Viz there, getting a nice overtake.
I'm wondering if Dead End Dead End is in this 5th position here. It's a position I don't think I've ever seen Dead End in before. And I'm wondering if he's not being able to catch up to Omega Miz and the rest of the group in front of him, but the drivers behind him are struggling to pass him because behind him, there's Filino in 6th position. Sharpie's a ways behind as well, but I mean, possibly Dead End is holding up those guys a little bit and creating a large gap between him and Omega in that 4th position.
Yeah, now he's getting past another backmarker. Lip Tori, almost bumping Filino there, just on the bridge straight. And let's see who else can we look at?
Oh, there you go. Larsakal and Omega are actually in a good battle here for between 3/10. I spoke too soon. There goes Lair. He's gonna exit out of that one. He didn't think he was gonna win it, so he's gonna use his pit. Right now, his first pit of the race. Behind him, Allied Galaxy is going in as well. A few other drivers as well. Actually, who is that? Dead End. There you go.
Dead End falls.
Coming from 5th position. As he gets passed by Gaber Live. There's Gaber making a few positions from the drivers who pit earlier than him.
Oh, we have another fight here in the, around the midfield. APW and Virlio H here, sending it down the main straight. APW trying to get the overtake here on Virlio. Yeah, they both have 0 pits, so they're actually fighting for the same position.
Oh, gotta watch out.
Some
drivers coming in through turn
right
1.
Whoa, yeah, Virlio getting bumped out, and there's the position given to APW8. Good overtake for him.
There's Demon Knight coming in against these guys. He's got a pit on them already, so he's already 40 seconds in front of these guys in terms of
let's see if he can pass Virlio H. We've seen Virlio H in FC2 races before. Let's see how Demonatic compares to him. Going slightly wide, pushing Demonatic wide as well with him into Sector 1. Demonatic struggling a bit there on the Senna S's.
Yeah, he's waiting for a mistake from Virlio right now. He's not gonna be able to make a move through the S's. He's gonna have to wait to either one of the Degmas, the hairpin, possibly 130R, or the chicane at the end. They're good overtaking spots.
Oh, they have to be careful though. They have a backbooker. They have Mouse Flyboy, and I see Virlio H taking the wall tap. Mouse Flyboy missing the wall tap, and Demonatic just flying past him. He lost a bit of time to Virlio H though because of the backbooker, but immediately catching up to him after they go down the hairpin. So, yeah, still a big skill gap that Virlio H.
Let's take a look at this battle up here though. Gaber Live is trying to battle with Sharfy, as well as Phil. Oh, there's some chaos there. Gaber Live gets bumped by seeing like a backmarker. That is the 8th
Tekken is gonna fly past him. Tekken flies past him. That is very brave from Tekken. And someone behind him, Anthrox, gets bumped badly as well. Yeah.
So yeah, any big mistakes on these straights are a huge time loss.
We never noticed it. We just had a lead switch. Quasar has taken the lead over El Saco. El Saco probably messed up. He's 2 seconds behind Quasar now.
There you go.
Yeah, there's the backward display in the 2 of them now as El Saco passes him, but now has to catch up 3 seconds. There's a crafting table.
Whoa!
There's a crafting table on the last corner.
I was reading the announcements and like, what is he saying? This?
Yeah.
And this is a crafting table. Big crafting table is turned up. This is at the last of the S's. You can start to see a driver just bumped into it.
There on the crafting table. Yeah. And Omega Miz is going to be catching up to him pretty quickly now.
Shouldn't be too bad of an issue for drivers who are staying online here. You should be on the inside of this turn anyways. But if you go a little bit too wide, there goes somebody. Oh, that's Distorted Lemon hitting the side of the crafting table.
We have Kak Pusek just getting past the crafting table and getting past 3 backmarkers into the Senna S's as well. So good stuff from him too. There's another battle now. Demonatic trying to finally getting past Virlio H. Now going to the Senna S's and passing the crafting table to see himself.
Yeah, they are.
It's not going to be used as a wall tap. It's just, I guess, it's just
there. Yeah,
it's just kind of there, and telling the rookies, hey, you're supposed to take the inside line.
So Demonatic trying to move past some of these drivers who haven't pit. That's Anthrax, APW, Gaber Live, and Filino. If he wants to catch up to Kakpazik, right now he's trying to battle with Fiki 10 through the Degnas.
Kakpazik is just sliding past all these back markers right now.
Yeah,
up
he's
into
not doing
P60.
too bad. Yeah, I mean, Quasar definitely has the position right now, but Kakpazik is making a name for himself after he went into the pits earlier. He's just trying to fight through these fields. There's Mixer Cactus in front of him, I believe. Trying to get around that 5th position. He wants He wants to get into the top 5 with a pit. It's huge. Actually, speaking of Quasar and pitting, he has just entered. Right behind Jout. Let's see. He doesn't seem to have... You can't
Well, I doubt he's
leapfrog.
gonna. Well, I doubt he's gonna be ahead of Kakpusek. Kakpusek has gotten past these backmarkers very well the entire race so far. While Quasar and Alsago both had their struggles. Alsago taking the race lead as Quasar used to pit. We're almost done with this race.
Really
actually.
fast pit stop by Quasar. Look at that. He's actually passed Jout in the pit lane.
He probably got the pit jump on
2.6
Jout.
second pig stop. Not too bad from Quasar.
Oh,
He's gonna
Kakpusek
exit.
goes for a pit.
Oh, that's
Kakpusek went for a pit. Yeah.
that is interesting. We're not going to find out if Quasar is going to come out in front or behind Kakpusek.
Oh my goodness.
So we're
Oh my. We got a water bucket now, and it's gonna be on the hairpin. It's gonna be on the outside of the hairpin, seeing if anyone will take the water to.
That's quite a bit of water. I wonder if people are going to be able to use this to their advantage. There's Brecky trying it out. If you slow yourself down with the water. Castleberg's there you go. This water,
El Saco to Papas now. I don't think it's gonna be helping out much. El Saco just took it normally. I think he took it a lot quicker than Castle Breaks there.
There you go. So some drivers might try to slow themselves down. Others might just take it normally. There's CC Keeper trying it. Oh, he jumps way up. That was not the way to do it.
Wait, I found a fight I want to look at here. It's gonna be between Ferrari and Oni Dallas. Ferrari F15 and Oni Dallas now fighting, getting out of the SNSs. Now going to Sector 2, where these goofy little Minecraft movie thingies are appearing. So we have the Flint and Steel coming up, and Oni Dallas just messes up the first sector. So that gives the win to Ferrari F15 into this battle. Surprisingly, Kakpusek having 2 pits, like despite the pit delta being really long, he's just in P14.
Yeah, he's found himself in a pretty good spot. There's a few drivers ahead of him, but I mean it's better than what looks like to be behind him. Allied Galaxy and Kirby's tearing up this hairpin, blocking anyone from trying to get through if they wanted to. There's Gabriel Live messing it up. It's not good for him. He's trying to and catch up with the rest of these drivers. He's only on 1 pit. He had a great start of this race, but hasn't been able to.
Mr. Cactus had to go for a pit. Yeah, so everyone's gonna have to go for a pit really soon.
El Saco,
he's
taking a sweet time in the pit lane, isn't he? 4.1 seconds is not the fastest pit stop.
Yeah,
it's quite a while. Castleberg's 3.9 seconds. So compared to Quasar's 2.6, that's a huge gap that he just lost in the pit lane.
Omega Miz is your race leader now. He has to go for a pit twice in a row. So
yeah, we're getting down to the last few laps here. Osaka on lap 10 of 12.
In P2 at the moment. Where is Sandoris right now? Sandoris? Oh wait, no, he just well, his opponent just went into the pits. Ferrari F15, Rusicala going to the pits, and we have just a bit of traffic here in the pit lane. We're gonna see if we're gonna have any pit jumps. No pit jumps.
So this,
and I don't know why Allied Galaxy is saying bro. And
this order is starting to shape up a little bit. Of course, we have our little wild card of Kakmuzik, but a bunch of 1 pitters. Second with El Saco, Quasar, Demon Addict, Sandoris, Mixer, Cactus, all in 1 pit, all in this top 7. So you can kind of see what the order's going, what the order's looking like right now. Of course, Kakmuzik is still somewhere in there. I mean, he could very well bring it all the way up to the front ahead of El Saco.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
of course, it's never over.
Catching up to Hillbilly Joe, another backmarker. Catching up to Hillbilly Joe, who's 2 laps behind El Saco de Papas here. El Saco has actually gotten an overcut on Quasar. Despite having a super slow time in the pits, he still caught up to Quasar because of how much of dirty air he's gotten.
Yeah, Quasar's starting to look into El Saco.
Yeah, he's getting very big. El Saco goes a little wide, and now Quasar tries to find the open door. He's 7/10 behind El Saco. He has to release a bit, though.
Whoa, watch out for some drivers on the side of the road.
He takes Britney.
It's getting thin. Oh, El Saco gets bumped. Quasar goes through. Big move from Quasar. Immense mistakes from El Saco de Papas. Quasar getting through. That's a position gained. He could be looking at the lead here.
2 more retakes for Quasar.
There's a chicken jockey.
Oh, jeez, Sam.
What does it say?
Yeah,
It says chicken jockey. Wow. Real amazing.
Yeah, what the heck happened to that baby zombie? It looks like it's been squished by a hydraulic press.
It does, doesn't it? There's Demonetic going into the pits. We'll see where he compares to Kakbuzik, the only other driver in this front group to have pitted twice before the end of this race. The rest of them, Quasar, still holding out for the last lap. They all have to pit now, so everyone's not pitting this lap must pit next lap, except for, I believe, Anthorox actually didn't pit early enough, so he may get a disqualification here, considering he's pitting now.
Yeah, maybe in lap 11 at the moment. Let's see, Demonatic getting a good pit stop, 2.6 seconds. That's actually tied with Quasar's pit that we watched earlier.
Yeah, Mr. Cactus got it too, 2.6 seconds.
Yeah.
So we're looking at Quasar, El Saco, and Kakbuzik. Kakbuzik isn't too far behind, is he? I mean, you can see on the leaderboard there on the right, Kakbuzik is only, what is that, 20 or so seconds?
Quasar does have a tandem out to get past now, though. He has Outdoorsman just right in front of him. He's decently experienced, a decently experienced driver. But Quasar has 7 seconds over El Saco. I don't know if he's going to lose too much time. But comparing it to Kakbuzik, I don't think he's going to beat him. No.
Yeah, he's going to have to go in this coming lap, see where he ends up.
Kakbuzik aiming, gunning to try and get his very first bull racing career win.
Yeah, he's having to release a lot right now for these drivers in front of him. That's EMP he just passed.
Yeah, MP, that's Murax. And then Brain Rot name right in front of him now. So, and then we have Joe. Yeah, quite a few drivers to get past, but I think Kakbuzik is still comfortably ahead of Quasar. And Quasar does have to go for a pit now. He jumps into the pit with Mini VR just right behind him as well, having to go for a pit as well. El Saco and Sandoris eventually is going to catch up to go and pit. Where is Sandoris? Sandoris is
There's
on
Quasar. We got to keep an eye out. Where is Kakbuzik? He's going to be coming up every now and then. Wait, did Quasar just go into the 2 pit lanes? Did I just miss something there? I think Quasar just went into 2 different pit lanes.
What the heck? Maybe he missed a pit box or something.
Perhaps so. Well, that's going to make it a lot easier for Kakbuzik.
Yeah, he's just flying past everyone as he goes into the final lap.
And everything's turned to nether. What is happening?
Oh my goodness, it's the nether.
So Kakbuzik is going to be the one to take this lead by miles. I mean, you can see the times are coming in right now. So checkpoint 1, we'll get an update. 14 seconds between Kakbuzik and Quasar for that first position. It is all decided. I mean, Kakbuzik, he's releasing on these S's. He's just chilling. There's a few back markers he has to get around. But he's taking this time with him because he has time to take. As long as he doesn't make any too major mistakes on these straights, Kakbuzik has got this one in the bag.
Well, Quasar is fighting with a bunch of backmarkers having to do with, as well as El Saco and Demonatic. Demonatic trying to get a podium position, but he just couldn't find the move as he gets bumped near the crafting table.
Yeah, it's messy theater machine on these guys.
Oh, Quasar just catching up to Empe again, and he gets past 3 more backmarkers, leaving them to El Saco.
Got to be careful too. This is a mess. This is something. Oh, El Saco gets bumped. Demonatic goes through. That's 3rd position for Demonatic. He's gonna take.
Ooh, okay. So Demonatic, 3rd position. He's not out of the blue yet, though. He still has more backmarkers to get past. Quasar is probably gonna keep a 2nd place here. Previous race winner is now gonna have second place, and yeah, we can see Mafiosa spamming "It's coming home" because Kakbuzik and Quasar are 2 fellow Polish drivers that he knows from MLZ.
So there's there's Kakbuzik going down the back straight for the last time. He does one more turn in 130R right here. Should be pretty easy. There's no one ahead too much. He will release a little bit.
Barely. Well, just barely. Counters in, but I don't think he's going to lose 12 seconds to Quasar. And
maybe we put this in. There's a little bump right there. I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue. Yeah.
It's not too much of
there. Nah. Not an issue for Kakbuzik. He gets around for the last
And
corner, and Kakuzik will
trying to get
take
in.
this one. The FC2 Japanese Grand Prix will go to first-time winner of FC2. That is the Polish driver, Kakuzik. There he goes. P1.
And then we have Quasar, we have Demonatic and El Saco coming in really close to each other. Demonatic almost getting bumped off into the last chicane.
There's Quasar P2. Demonatic, you see Demonatic El Saco right behind him. Coming in.
And El Saco missing out on yet another podium. Unfortunately, no words, he says. And Mindcrime has a really nice race, finishing in P5, 17 seconds behind El Saco. And Boris getting bummed down all the way to 9th place from 7th. Unfortunately for him. Where's Mindcrime right now?
He just finished. There's a bunch of drivers, P5 through P9. Yeah. I mean, we covered the front 6 drivers, but I mean, there was a battle there between 5 through 9. It was quite intense one, it seems.
Ferrari. There's Omega Miss. Then we have Gabriel Life coming in soon. He's our front row runner. And
there's Gabriel. Getting around Castlebrook. Sonny Dallas.
So for anyone who...
Phil 15th. JH Dash, 16th. Good race by him. A few drivers, I believe. Brecky, 17th. Yes. We got some time.
Well, for anyone who voted for the third row to win the race, then good job. Yeah, but the two drivers who are in the third row actually scored first and second place. So
there you go. Third row is the starting spot, huh? First and second, both to the third row. Let's see, Makusa and Asher still chilling here. I mean, they've got a wonderful seat to watch these guys come in. There's some close battles, not too much here towards the end. There's Titi Cuber and Milko Washi.
Yeah, we have Miloko, Washi iced, and Miloko celebrating, saying it's over, tired of all the Minecraft cameos in this race. Pikachachi just getting P31. He's been improving his position lately in FC2, getting like P60, P40, and up to P31, I think. And now we have 35 drivers, 36 for Keller's in. And a lot of the drivers there are talking about how brutal the race is.
I mean, yeah, you saw if you get a bump here, it's really hard to avoid them.
Augie genuinely counted the number of times he got bumped.
57. I feel like it's a very genuine number.
Yeah, and then we have Empe coming in P40, Midi VR just right ahead of him, and let's see, P41 for Nifty Acorn, Icekra, and P42, LA Galaxy 43rd, and Charismatics, what a name, for P44, P45, and Miloko is still going on about how weirdly this race went.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough on a fast track. It's usually much more damaging when you get up. We can see other drivers chilling here. We're on the podium. They're all waiting. Especially it's
maybe as you say. I mean, as you say, there's gonna be as a friendly, like a rookie friendly track, but like coming up next race. But it's a little shorter though. So we have how many drivers have finished now? 47.
A few more to go, I'm sure. But yeah, it's a lot more damaging to get bumped here on these fast tracks. And it's a lot harder when they're really thin too. A lot harder to avoid singular backmarkers. So these drivers have gone through quite a gauntlet. All of them have passed slower drivers at some point, including the ones closer to the back had to pass some slow drivers. But
yeah, we have Sonic Gamer, Samizel, P49, and where's the Zadros here in P50. Yeah, we're gonna have 50 drivers finishing this race with about 90 seconds on the clock left as some of these drivers are coming in to finish their race.
50th goes to Zerdos. So. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll get the podium celebration going in just a minute here as soon as the race ends.
Mouse Flyboy. We have Planet Aurora. No, Planet Aurora will be finishing the race because he still has another lap to do. What is Outdoors Man doing? Get out of the track, man.
I'm curious to see what you guys are saying in here.
Mr. Pig Sus. Mr. Pink Sus,
I
what
should
does
be on
that
the
mean?
podium.
Spread them around.
Jacket, can you TP me onto the podium?
Guys, I'm the winner.
Alright, let's... Not sure if anyone else is gonna
Everyone's
be...
wanting the little peek into what they're talking about. They're saying they all wanted to be on the podium, and oh, here they go. They're gonna go try and find it. You can see all these guys trying to go find the podium. It's not the way. That's another pit box, unfortunately. It's McLurkin pit box there. Oh, Ashton's found it, and Ani Kaiser has as
30
well.
seconds left for anyone else to finish the race. We have Hillbilly Joe in P55 now.
There
So
you go.
what's the cutoff on points for FC2?
I believe it is 40th. Will earn you points.
40th. So okay, anyone else who finishes don't get any points. We have 9 seconds left on the clock. I don't think anyone else is finishing. Can't be like just on the last chicane, but cannot finish the race,
All right,
unfortunately.
well, now that the race is over, let's bring everyone into the podium. Oh, there's the... Oh, wait. Some people got sprayed out too far. There we go.
I'm scared. I'm scared to undeafen in voice chat.
What are these
TP
guys
us
saying?
up. TP us up.
They're wanting to get up. Okay. Well, let's get our race winners, our top positions. Quasar, Dematic, and Kaspazik. Not in that order. Let's get Kaspazik here.
Oh, okay. You...
TP, and then who is it? It was it Quasar, right? Yeah,
Ooh,
Quasar.
wait, who got third?
Dematic.
I mean, that's TP Demonatic. Oink. There we go.
There
we
you go.
got our podium.
Let's give that A. The wonderful snowballs. 100. There you go. Everyone celebrates our winners for the FC2 Suzuka Grand Prix. What an exciting one this one was. A lot of close battles that never seemed to have ended until the last lap. Congratulations to Kaspazik for the first FC2 win. Quasar, another one for him. And Demonatic, a good podium alongside here in Japan. All these drivers have done amazing. I don't think we've had a closer battle this year, and certainly a lot of close battles between first through fifth, fifth through ninth. All had very tight battles here in Suzuka.
Yeah, we have 3 different race winners for the first 3 races. Oh.
There you go. What a statistic. We can see how long that can go. Obviously, Quasar is going to be the one who's probably going to be challenging that. We'll see what he can do. Let's quickly see if Demonac doesn't have a voice chat, but we can maybe talk to these guys real quick. Hello, everybody. Hello, you have voice, guys. You have voice. Hey, Quasar.
Yes, we have voice.
Demonac has disconnected, so Quasar, down here, come here. We're gonna get a quick interview, so please, quiet on the field, everybody. Quiet on the field. Want to talk to Mr. Quasar here.
Get on my head. Get on my head.
Quasar, what did you think of that race? A good P2. You had quite a good shot there for P1, but you couldn't manage it. What are you thinking here? You've defended pretty well too against third and fourth.
Hello.
I mean, I think Kaspazik was just
Fuck, catch Pusek got
very
first. The bitch.
Mm-hmm. Quiet. This is the Quasar. Keep going.
Yeah.
He bumped me.
All right.
Okay, I'm
Well, Quasar, how do you feel about having a Polish 1-2 in the finish of this race?
No words.
Hello? No words. Are you?
Yeah.
Oh
Bro,
wait,
is your
I'm
mic
saying to myself, W Poland, yeah.
W Poland. Okay.
You're accidentally muted. Well,
Pit stop didn't work for me, so I lost like maybe 6 seconds. I needed to go to the other one. But I think Kaspazik could win anyway. I don't know.
well, you did what you could. You got second place and fought El Saco to the end. That was really, that was a nice battle you had. And then obviously given that getting past El Saco, probably upsetting the Mexican. But yeah, good job, Quasar.
Yeah. All right. Let's bring him down. Kaspazik, you got a mic there?
Kakbusek.
I
Just punch him.
well, I don't think he's here. Oh, he
I don't
can't
think he's
speak
awake.
English. Okay.
No. Oh, okay.
Understandable. Understandable. Well, we do have to shout out Kaspazik. What a great race he has. Early pit strategy seems to have paid off really well for him. He 15 seconds or so to Quasar in second. So the pit strategy paid off so greatly for Kakbuzik. The only driver to do the 2-pit strategy in the middle of the race and takes him to victory. So congratulations, Kakbuzik, and to everybody else who raced well today, which hopefully everyone enjoyed here in Suzuka. We will be back next week. Another FC2 Grand Prix, but this time we're going to the Middle East. Bahrain is up next. Yes, I can't wait. It's one of my favorite tracks.
One of your favorites.
Yes, and I strongly encourage any of you who are interested in FC2 to try Bahrain first. It is the greatest track to have FC2 on, and I can't wait to see it next week here on FC1, or sorry, events.prostex.com. So
I wouldn't say that just yet, Blue, because of how short Bahrain is compared to, let's say, Suzuka and China.
They'll enjoy it. It's an easy track, that's why. But yeah, so we're gonna wrap things up here. Come back next week, and we'll have a great, and no boat details either, so anyone can join, no mods needed, and we'll see you in Bahrain. Bye.